Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dark Souls. She is Noob Souls, and we're playing Odie and Meepelous.
And this Let's Play is filmed on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to get off the Mississaugas of New Credit. There we go.
What the?
See, I can roll.
What the fuck were you talking about?
I'm giving a land acknowledgement.
Okay. Do you remember this guy?
Vaguely.
What's his name?
Why would I remember that?
Do you remember where we found him then?
Was he in the bottom of a sewer somewhere?
He was in the depths, yes.
Okay.
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
Alright. He has the master key. Don't bother with that. He has the crystal weapons. Yeah, he's got some usual stuff. Here's the stuff that we want to see, though. Check it out. Do you see this? Does this remind you of anything?
Hot cross buns.
What?
The emblem on the top of the helmet. Makes me think of hot cross buns.
What does this remind you of?
It looks Smo.
That's Smo's armor.
Smo.
Alright. So this guy, he sells boss armor. Any major boss that has an armor set, this is where you get it.
He also calls the helm that looks like what he's wearing the helm of the wise. I feel like that's very narcissistic.
Well, it's also Glorious Vanquisher and Explorer.
Yeah, I feel like he's just way too into himself.
Oh, maybe it wasn't him that called it that then. I mean, come on. Give him a break. But yeah, check it out. Helm of Smo, the Executioner, Protector and Cathedral of the Forsaken City of Analordo. It offers extremely high defense. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see all kinds of people wearing that particular set, whether it be for the laws or because they want...
Is that Firelink over there?
Yeah. Were you even looking when I came over here?
No.
Alright, well, check it out. Check out this balancing act you gotta freaking do, by the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did this while I was on my phone before the episode started, so I...
Alright, so watch this.
No idea what you were doing.
You gotta jump to make sure you don't fall down that cliff. Alright. I killed all these guys for a reason, because we need to get some supplies to go into New Londo. There's a reason why we want to set down the... We want to go to New Londo before we set down the Lord Vessel, okay?
Okay. You picking up some moss?
No, we don't need moss right now.
Okay.
We need some curses. So start shitting all over the place. Start cursing. Curse up a storm, kids! Do it in front of your parents, too!
I was just excited.
It's the moss bitch, yeah.
I remembered where this tunnel ended.
It's a rich, deep world full of interesting characters. So much that you'll forget about them.
At pretty much literally the bottom of a well.
Alright, so this is what we want from her. Buy all of them. Is there anything else we want? Oh, we got plenty of Homer bones. Are you interested in any resin? Oh wait, we can't use that on this weapon.
Blooming.
Do we want all 25? Do we want to use up all our souls? Let's buy 10. Wait, excuse me. There. We're not going to be using moss in the future, just so you know.
Well, then why'd you buy it?
In case we want to go back to previous areas in the future.
Okay.
We need some transient curses. Anything else we might need here? We got plenty of souls on us. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright, so do you remember what New Londo was like?
No.
Not at all?
I will as soon as we go there. All that right now I can think about is Lando Calrissian.
It's not even the same word. But why?
Because Lando and Londo sound very similar.
No, but why? Is Lando Calrissian even a good character? Like, is it just the actors that are playing him that are the thing we like about him?
Well, I did appreciate the Lando comic book that came out a couple years ago.
Betty D. Williams.
I think the thing that I appreciate about Lando is that
Why have you suddenly talking about Star Wars? Also, look at this fucking diva.
yeah. Anyway, so the thing I appreciate about him is the fact that he's like not afraid of women. He is someone who really likes women in almost a womanizer sense, but since he doesn't resent
We're
them
giving him the enchanted ember.
or hate them or anything like that, then it all becomes a much more enjoyable experience.
Yes. Yes, go ahead and make your fantastic weapons. How's Godo doing? All that shit. Yes, I was listening, babe, but I was making a Berserk reference. Just so you know. Are you mad at me?
No, I just have nothing more to say.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Also, does that guy look familiar to you?
No. I mean, other than the fact that we ran into him before.
That guy. What am I doing spamming the parry? Do you remember this guy at all?
I killed him before, didn't I?
No, you did not kill him before. He was the nice man.
Oh.
That was the crestfallen warrior. Don't you remember?
Oh.
He was up top there, but then he was like, oh, that fucking disgusting ass, this thing up there. Now something has to be done about it. Alright, so we're back in New Land. Oh my god, you got me saying it now. We're back in New Londo. Do you see all this water here? We need to get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
We're draining this place of water.
We're draining the swamp.
It's not really a swamp. It's more like a flooded city.
I'm just making American references.
What the fuck is that supposed to be referencing?
Draining the swamp?
Oh, you're making a Shrek reference. Somebody once asked... What?
No, Trump always claims that he's...
Oh, come on. Make it about the memes, girl. Alright, so transient curses is what allows us to hit ghosts.
Oh.
Or maybe like a cursed weapon or something. There's very few of those in this game. Yeah, we are one-shotting these ladies. Just like in my bachelor days.
I was gonna say, there's like 50-something women who are already been killed this year in Canada, so...
Do you always have to sound so dire?
Yes.
Alright, do you remember that place over there? That spot over there?
Yes.
That's where we got our thing.
Yeah, I seem to recall you yelling at me a lot about me running the wrong direction.
No, I was mad at the ghosts, not you.
You can yell at someone and not be mad at them.
Alright, so the whole gist of this place is that it's a bit of a maze at first. Since you kind of have to navigate around the area to find, like, a person with a key. I kind of gave it away, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll tell you something that most people don't know. There was actually a boss cut from this game who was based on the false King Allant from Demon Souls. And he was originally supposed to have a boss fight in this area.
Okay.
Not at that spot, but I think it's over... We're not quite sure if he was supposed... Like, he's... The name that they renamed him was the Undead King Jaril or something, like, to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
So, the idea is that he would be a new Londo. As, like, a mid-boss before you would have to drain the water, as it were. Otherwise, there would only be one boss in the whole of New Londo. And there's actually an area later on where I think was meant to be the boss room, but it was eventually replaced. And kind of filled in with other stuff.
That is interesting to think about.
Yeah. The only way you can fight the boss now, I think, is just through if you have a PC and you put the files back, make the files active in the actual game, like go into the actual coding, as it were. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's a misuse of as it were, but I do that all the time too, so.
Well, they still exist. They're a part of the game. They're just not active. I'll show you she was screaming. More transient curses. Ah, yes, the Jagged Ghost Blade. That's a cursed weapon that you can actually use against them, but we're not going to bother because transient curses here are just fine, and, kick ladder. That's actually helped provide a kind of a shortcut, but it's, once you kind of drain the water, it's really pointless. Okay. So, do you see this big building over here? This big old building right here?
Yeah.
This is where I think that the boss, the Undead King, was originally supposed to be placed. But regardless, we need to go in here anyway. This is kind of a difficult area for a lot of people because it includes a ton of ghosts. And they'll just rip you to shreds if you're not careful. They also have long range. I usually run out of the building. And try to lead them out of the side. But, we handled that perfectly. Also, they drop transient curses, just so you know. There are more of them, but those are all the ones that proc, basically. As you could have seen there by how the sheer number of them, they can kind of overwhelm you. Also, they're hiding in the walls.
Yeah.
Which can catch the unaware type.
Catch the unaware type.
These guys are so annoying.
See, I'm enjoying this, learning all the different parts of the game and the history and stuff taken out and...
Well, that's just generally what would happen if I was playing. You're supposed to be here learning how to play this game.
Do you want to watch Battlestar Galactica?
No.
Why not?
I don't care. I should have used up my transient curse at this point. More? Yeah, baby. Also, you can't use other consumable items after you use a curse, which really makes no sense because it's not like you're eating it. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna pop it just for protection's sake. What's that, what was that ad again? Don't leave home without it. What was that supposed to be for?
I don't remember.
It was like a debit or Visa card, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Alright, so this is where we want to be. You see that over there?
Looks like the back of a coffin.
Does it really? Does it really?
Yep.
Alright, so this is the guy we want to talk to.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Key to the seal.
Why is he giving it to you if he's...
Supposed to be protecting them? Because they're corrupted. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber. Uses the key to break the seal to open the floodgates. Basically, he was guarding them for the day that the undead, the chosen undead, would show up and take care of them. Reside in the dark void called the Abyss. Alright, so the Abyss is actually a separate entity in this game.
Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove some.
So in case you don't know, Artorius' title was the Abyss Walker. He was one of the only people, living things, to actually go into the Abyss and come out. The other one being Sif, his dog. Do you follow me?
Yep.
Yeah. There actually is a whole side story that you can Wow, what was I doing there? There's actually a whole DLC side story where you can get all the details about that. And even fight Artorias. Mm-hmm. Does that sound interesting to you? It's probably a fight you're gonna have to do someday.
Is it really, though?
Yes.
You'll have to pry it into my cold dead fingers.
Well, I assume you're gonna die to Artorias a lot, so we could just assume that anyway. Assume humanity, always good. Do we want to get that one item right there? I don't know if we should bother. Do you want to bother?
Go for it.
Okay, Mom. There we go. It's a rare ring of sacrifice. Drop it in here. Okay. So, what else? Yeah, we need to open the gate, basically. The interesting thing about this particular part of the game is that you can get here before you even get to the gargoyles. As you can tell, because we just took an elevator down here, and the door was open. But more to the point, open the key to the seal here. All you gotta do is just kill that guy to get the key. Alright, cutscene time.
Awesome.
Ah, God. Now I need to go piss. Ugh.
I'll race ya.
Oh, no, we're not racing. Okay, so, yeah, that's the thing you need to do there. Also, you can go up here. Do you remember the area that this leads to? Do you recognize this area? Maybe those things down there could be a clue. Also, there's an item here. It's the composite bow.
Can you shoot them from up here?
I'd rather not. Regardless, this allows a shortcut back to another bonfire. And, of course, there's the thing here. Yeah. Okay, so this is considered to be, like, the first part of New Londo. It's not really that hard. Not a big hassle. All you gotta do is keep some curses on you or have a cursed weapon. Problem is this part. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get seriously fucked up. Also, check it out. All these bodies. All these bodies. Alright, so these are one of the more dreaded enemies in the game, the Dark Wraiths. They're actually fairly fast, they hit pretty hard, they can actually suck humanity out of you. Yeah. And there's that moveset right there that's very hard to bother with. They can kick you. Yeah. I am screwing up the parries big time today. Well, they're not a one-shot with the backstab. That's for sure. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Come on, hit me. Well, I got the partial. It's whatever. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm trying to get the parry off to show what it looks like. Yeah, and there's the grab that lets it suck humanity out of you.
No.
Fuck me.
I feel like watching you die is very satisfying.
Fuck you. We're gonna have to see you kids next time.
Bye.
Bye. See you later, nerds. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next time.